keeping pace with the times. Perhaps this is precisely how you can characterize the Tыныс joint stock company plant, which for more than half a century has remained the flagship in the domestic machinery manufacturing system. The uniqueness of our enterprise is that this enterprise has a multi-product base. That is, various types of products are produced for military, civil, and medical purposes. And it has unique technology of a full cycle of production of products. If we explain it with simple words, it starts from raw materials, ending with the manufacture of finished products. In modern Kazakhstan, a dynamically developing enterprise is one of the most important components of the country's military-industrial complex. Its history dates back to 1959. Kokshetau Oxygen Respiratory Equipment Plant, the leading defense enterprise of Kazakhstan, used to be called like that in the past. Initially, medical equipment was produced here, including for military purposes. At the Kokshetau Oxygen Respiratory Equipment Plant, young people form the core of the collective. Here portable devices are made to restore the patient's breathing. Once there was a swamp, and then it was drained, and a plant was built on this territory. This was the very first building located here. Nikolai Martinovich was one of the first workers. Today the veteran notes that over the course of half a century, both the territory of the plant and production facilities have changed. The product line has expanded. Several generations of workers have changed, but the traditions of the enterprise remained unchanged. Hello, how's your health? Fine. Here, handsome man is always smiling. We have high hopes for these young specialists. In clinics, hospitals, in the hands of emergency doctors, this equipment will help a person at a critical moment. These were breathing apparatuses of various modifications, inhalers, devices for ventilation of the lungs. The products met all international standards, and therefore already in Soviet times there was an active development of medical exports. Almost all ambulances in the Soviet Union were equipped with oxygen devices from the Kokshetau plant. In 1965, a government decree was issued, according to which the plant was transferred to the disposal of the Ministry of Aviation Industry. From this turning point, a new stage of development began. The production of aviation components and assemblies for military and civil aircraft was launched. These are gasoline and kerosene heaters, thermal relays, various valves, temperature regulators, and other components and devices. Products were supplied to all socialist countries, as well as to Iran, Iraq, Libya, and Egypt. We are still making the whole line of the products, because not a single Russian aircraft will take off. At least one of our units is inside of them. We can be sure for 100%. Even in the latest developments of the Russian MiG-35 and Su-57, our units are used. Along with components and assemblies, the enterprise continued the production of medical equipment, as well as launched the production of civilian products. This factory is unique in that during the most diverse periods, it was able to clearly respond to market needs, and therefore always stay afloat. The enterprise can be called universal because it produced here from children's toys and strollers to fire extinguishers and railway trolleys. All thanks to competent leadership and a well-coordinated team of professionals. These are engineers, technologists, designers, smelters, locksmiths, and machinists. The strategy was simple: expanding the range of products, keep abreast, and create a quality product.
Перед распадом мы очень много продукции осваивали, в том числе и медицинский прибор, как читав 3, так далее, как читав 2.
Before the collapse, we mastered a lot of products, including medical devices, Kokshetau 2, Kokshetau 3, a lot of consumer goods. And when Kazakhstan became sovereign, here all the leaders and everyone had the first thought to expand the range.
Первая мысль – расширить номенклатуру, то есть
That is, if we will be engaged in one, today it is needed, tomorrow it is not needed, and then it would be the end of the enterprise. It would simply fall apart.
он просто развалится. Поэтому осваивали вот первые годы там.
Therefore, we mastered in the early years, probably from 95 to 2000, we mastered a lot of products.
Была проблема с саранчой, мы за 4 месяца освоили.
There was a problem with the locusts. We coped with it in 4 months. We did it on the basis of the Canadian model and released our own. Made 150 pieces and stopped the locusts. So somewhere in life, problems forced to master. Having survived the most difficult times for the entire post-Soviet space, this enterprise did not stop for a single day. It continued its dynamic development in sovereign Kazakhstan. In the 21st century, the world knows the Kokshetau plant under the brand name Tыныс Joint Stock Company, which is part of the national company Kazakhstan Engineering. Our company is one of the leading in the system of Kazakhstan Engineering GSC and is one of the leading exporters. The export of products is about 3 billion tenge per year. And at the same time, we produce fairly technologically advanced products, which are unique in some ways. And we're the only producers in many types of products, not only in Kazakhstan, but also in other countries. The main area of activity of Tыныс Joint Stock Company remains the production of aircraft components and assemblies used to complete aircraft and helicopters. The main consumers of the products are aircraft manufacturing and aircraft repair enterprises of the Russian Federation and the Republic of Belarus. We are now working on the technology. We've already worked out the certificate of the company Airbus production of conversion coatings for aluminum parts. In this project, we participate together with the company Galem LLP. A detailed assembly of satellites is planned there. This is Galem LLP, and conversion processing, this is anti-corrosion processing of metals, will take place at Tыныс. The enterprise also produces industrial goods for various sectors of the economy, products made by casting on gasified models of ferrous and non-ferrous metals. Without changing traditions, the company continues to manufacture medical equipment. So Tыныс Joint Stock Company today is engaged in the production of the first domestic-made medical wheelchair. This product is completely localized at the plant, except for the electrical part, which is not the profile of our factory. Therefore, we are fully rigging, manufacturing, frame construction, seat, orthopedic parts. Everything is completely manufactured at our factory. Since the plant has unique technologies for processing metals, rubber, plastics, and this production has a completed cycle.
Разработали коляску модели ККИЭ 601. Значит, она
Plant workers developed a wheelchair model KKIE601. It is a type of indoor and outdoor. That is, it is used both indoors and outdoors for movement along sidewalks and bicycle paths.
велосипедным дорожкам.
The electrical wheelchair is powered by rechargeable battery, which provides movement without recharging for a distance of 15 kilometers. The load capacity of the model is 140 kilograms. But perhaps the most important is that the cost of the Kazakh wheelchair is much lower than its foreign analogs. At the same time, experts believe that having developed the technology in serial production, the price may decrease even further. A medical wheelchair and other new products are developed in the design bureau of the enterprise, where more than 50 specialists work. The department has been fully digitalized, and now in the arsenal of the constructors, there are the latest programs with which you can create more complex assemblies. The enterprise keeps up with the times thanks to young personnel. Like dozens of years ago, they form the basis of the plant. Almost all the employees have higher education. However, as a rule, they begin their career in workshops, where senior mentors share their experience. So the same happens with Sergei Semenishin. Today, a young specialist works in a team of the chief technologist. When I arrived at the plant, I simply couldn't even cut the threads. And as the common people say, I couldn't distinguish a bolt from a nut. Yes, I did not work with this. But our management pays great attention to young professionals. The plant has a tradition of continuity. Tыныс GSC works closely with local universities.
Мы в 2018 году совместно с нашим ведущим вузом города Кокшетау.
In 2018, we, together with leading national university, named after Shokan Walikhanov, in the city of Kokshetau, opened at the plant a branch of the Department of Engineering and Transport. We have organized there a fully classroom. We trained quite a lot of young staff. Each master is assigned a student, and part of these young personnel then stay at the plant.
На заводе.
I came here to take industrial practice when I was studying at the Shokan Walikhanov National University in 2009-2013 for an engineer. I was very interested in production when I saw all the cycles of the enterprise. Then I decided to work in this company. After graduating from university, I came here and began working as a mechanic in the second workshop of mechanical assembly. And today, I work as an engineer for the preparation of production. In the workshop where Sayan works, production of military ammunition is now established. Since 2013, the plant has been steadily fulfilling the state defense order in rather impressive quantities. At first, it was a combined arms body armor. 2 years later, they mastered the production of the quick-release armored system. Main customers: State Guard Service, National Guard of the Ministry of Defense. The enterprise completely produces bulletproof vests, including protective plates, aramid, and polyethylene deposits. For this, the appropriate equipment has been purchased. A new production site has been specially opened. The company has mastered the production of shockproof shields and rubber special equipment for law enforcement agencies. Today, we already sent products of personal protective equipment, body armor, to the Republic of Uzbekistan for trial operation with the subsequent conclusion of a contract for delivery to this republic. There is an intergovernmental agreement that Tыныс will participate in this. The technical capabilities and intellectual potential of the plant workers allows to master new areas of activity, responding to market needs. The plant continues to increase production capacity and increase the range of products. All this is possible thanks to the comfortable conditions that are created for company employees. Everything that I previously emphasized in terms of technology, the development of new industries, the expansion of markets, this is all the work of the factory team. There is a backbone that drives production and science forward, and today strives to see its enterprise in the best possible way. And what to wish the team? We wish a team the same perseverance in achieving their goals. Today the team of Tыныс GSC is confidently looking into the future, and we hope that our team will overcome all the hardships and difficulties of all the crises and hardships there. The main thing is not to lose heart and work. Tыныс means breathing, so a plant with half-century traditions of quality today is confidently keeping pace with the times and breathing new realities, also promptly responding to the changing winds of the world market.